His punch is fast, strong, pinpoint.
Caught perfectly.
He's got defense, he's got speed, he's got footwork.
He's one of the best combination punchers in boxing. Always balanced.
If he asked me what's a perfect fighter, I'd say it's Inoue.
There's a lot of lore around Naoya Inoue because he doesn't do media. He doesn't really talk to fans. So it leaves a lot to the imagination.
Do general sports fans know him like maybe Sugar Ray Leonard or Mike Tyson?
Because of his crazy knockout, Naoya isn't the scariest fighter at the moment. Power, accuracy, and quickness allow him to effortlessly destroy elite opponents with his devastating body shots, mentally and physically dismantling them. He is a terror for any fighter who dares to enter the arena because of his unrelenting aggression and technical mastery.
Inoue is a color hair. No, he is good. 21-0, undefeated. He's a 3-division champion. He's a big puncher. He was champion 112.
Fuck Bam a puncher. He is good.
Who's that? Inoue. Yeah, he's fighting this weekend.
He is good. I'm gonna watch him.
That's the one you asked where he come from. Yeah. He's Japanese.
Good. His placements and everything.
Footwork.
Yeah.
Defense.
He's 29 years old, and I said that 28. But I said that Manny Pacquiao and Triple G didn't get famous till after they were 30. Tank, are you willing to go down to 118 to fight him?
I can't get to 118.
But if you could, it would be fireworks.
Mike Tyson was ecstatic as he discussed the Naria monster Inoue in detail. Despite participating in the lower weight categories, he was astounded by Inoue's talent and dominance, and was astounded by his speed, precision, and sheer strength, even comparing him favorably to Manny Pacquiao. After witnessing Inoue's ability to methodically destroy opponents, Tyson was in awe of how easily he destroyed his opponent and referred to him as one of the most effective and deadly boxers.
Do you still watch boxing now? Are you still into it? Do you enjoy watching boxing?
Yeah, because boxing is my passion, so that's why I'm enjoying watching boxing.
Do you have a favorite fighter now that's active?
Right now, Ishan, like Inoue,
Inoue, amazing fighter.
Yeah, he's a good fighter, and I hope that he will accomplish in different weight division also.
Yeah, he probably will. Such a quality fighter.
Tyson acknowledged becoming so pleased that Goosebumps demonstrated the true uniqueness of Inoue. Mike Tyson, one of the most feared and revered boxers in history, has publicly lauded Naoya Inoue, calling him the Japanese fighter and declaring that he is the best fighter in the world. Tyson's acknowledgement of No's abilities confirms his status as one of the modern era's top fighters.
When it comes down to a lot of things, I think the best guy that I face, and maybe perhaps if I was younger, it might be a different story, but at the moment of who I am in this time, I would say Inoue is the toughest that I've faced, or the strongest that I've faced.
You mentioned Inoue as probably or potentially the best fighter that you faced in your career. What is it about him that gives you that distinction?
I think it was like facing the younger me. There's just a lot of similarities in terms of power, explosiveness, and sometimes intelligence, but I think a lot of it is given the similarities is what makes it more difficult.
One of the best boxers of all time, Manny Pacquiao, has stated that Naoya Inoue is currently his favorite fighter. Inoue's reputation is greatly enhanced by this endorsement, which comes from an 8-division world champion who called Inoue an excellent fighter and expressed optimism that he would continue to succeed in many weight classes. One of the greatest boxers in history and a legendary multi-weight champion, Roy Jones Jr., has said that he thinks the real number one, pound for pound, is
the kid from Japan, Inoue. Mm-hmm. So when you see, he got the victory over Cool Boy Steph. Cool Boy Steph, he's not a heavy puncher, good boxer. But far as, Inoue, it was a Filipino fighter, he had fought twice. Donaire. So Donaire was giving him fits in the first fight. And if I'm not mistaken, Donaire was somewhere close to 40 or 40 years old when he fought him the first time. Whereas he was in his 20s. So he should have knocked him out in the first fight. Fighting a guy, like I said before, at that age. What I need Inoue to do is I need him to come fight in the U.S. Random blood urine testing. I think he's a hell of a fighter. A hell of a fighter. I won't take nothing away from him. Hell of a fighter. And I like him because I see he take a lot of my stuff from my plate.
Inoue. Jones Jr.'s recognition of an OA further solidifies the Japanese star's standing in the boxing world, as he has always respected fighters with exceptional technique and dominance. Additionally, Davis has praised N.A. Inoue, calling him a brilliant fighter. The fact that Davis went so far as to claim that a bout with Inoue would be his ideal matchup shows how highly Inoue is regarded among elite fighters. Davis is one of boxing's most spectacular knockout artists.
Inoue went against the rope. Good right hand off the rope. He's fighting off the ropes now. There's not a part of his game I haven't seen. He's been everybody this fight. Good right hand to the body. Good jab. I mean, Paul Butler can't hit him with shit. Look, you see that? The footwork and the head movement. Back right to, that left came so fast after the right to the body. Yeah, he hurt him. Butler's down. That's it. He's knocked out. 11th round. He broke him down and knocked him out. That is amazing because he tried to open him up. He tried to counter him. He tried to give him confidence. He chased him the whole time. He found a way to pick that lock and knock him out. That's an all-time great fighter.
Flat out, he's my favorite fighter in the world. Watching that guy fight, man. And waking up at 6:30 a.m. to watch the undercard to get ready for a Naoya Inoue fight has become a bit of a pastime for me now. I love it. I'm up there. I have my espresso. I'm sitting outside watching. My neighbors hate me because I'm yelling at the camera at 7:30 in the morning. Every knockdown that happened in this fight, and there was a bunch of them. I mean, I was screaming.
Carl Foch hailed Nalia Monster Inoue for his supremacy, describing him as a two-weight. Nalia Monster is an undisputed champion and a four-weight world champion, seemingly unbeatable. Freach appreciated how crisp Inoue was. He pointed out that Ino's distinctive balance, flat-footed pressure, and light footwork when in range, along with his compact style and tight defense that highlight his ability to block slip and counter with precision, make him an elite fighter.
One of the best in the world. There's no secret to that. But how do you compare him to everybody in the fight game right now?
No, I think he's definitely up there pound for pound. I mean, he's super explosive. He's stopping everybody.
Yeah.
He's a little bit less of a presence here in the United States, so it's like hard to really follow him and like become like a huge fan. But no, definitely rate him. He's a great fighter.
You feel like he has to come here to the States?
I mean, this is like, he's obviously doing a great job in Japan, right? He doesn't necessarily need to. He's making the money. He's gonna, he's doing what he's got to do. Yeah. But like, there's a difference. I think there's something special about making it in the United States. Like, it's a little bit more difficult. It's a harder market. So it's a challenge. It's a challenge. If you really made it, you've made it in the.
Despite having been clipped previously, Inoue always bounces back strongly. FR most dangerous fighters in the world today and never makes a mistake. Future Hall of Famer and multiple division world champion, Nonito Donaire has made the astounding claim that Nala Inoue is the hardest and most formidable opponent he has ever encountered, who has battled some of the greatest boxers in his career. His ability to test the limits of a top fighter like Donaire is proof of his excellence.
Yeah, I think he already has been on that. He has already been on that sort of, journey. Going towards like a Pacquiao. I don't know if he can go that many weight classes. There is a limit to your body structure, to your skeleton, to your, the size that you can properly handle that extra weight and still be efficient and effective in this game. There is a limit. Another great fight, he didn't do as many, but Lomachenko. And you saw, he won at three different weight classes. And then you saw a limit to how far up he could go, I think. And then Crawford is a great example. He's gone up a lot. Now you're going to see, he skipped a couple. Now you're going to see really, if he could do the extraordinary and go up as far as Crawford wants to go up now with Canelo. So that would give us a little light into the question you're asking, how Crawford does. If he does good, then you can start to say, all right, then maybe Inoue can go up a couple more. He's already gone up in an extraordinary way. The classes that he's gone up and been so effective going up that there does come a limit. But again, I see no problem going up another one here. It would be a great fight with Ball because Ball is, excuse the pun.
According to former welterweight world champion Sean Porter, NAA Ya Inoue should be the next. This demonstrates how fighting style and domination are not in any way making waves outside of Japan. Manny Pacquiao Porter commended Ino's striking and impressive performances and said that he could attract the attention of the American audience in the future. Listen, before we get to the preview of Haney and Garcia, we have a little time left.
Listen, before we get to
like the first three.
We got to preview Haney and Garcia. We got some time left, but we got to get to this whole madness on this whole Naoya Inoue madness on Twitter. He said,
I know a thing or two.
I ain't in this.
I know a thing or two about, running into problems.
Man, I just listen for context. If you did, I don't know if they clipped it wrong or what. The question that was presented to me by Jim, do you think Inoue should come to the United States? Not, do you think he needs to come to the United States? If he said needs, I heard should. So let me go on record for saying that. But basically, what I was trying to convey to the audience is I think that this is exactly what I said. I think it depends on what Naoya Inoue wants. Does he want to be a star in boxing, or does he want to be a star in Japan? He's clearly a star in Japan. Mm-hmm. I'm going to go on record for saying it. I wouldn't leave Japan. If I'm a star at home, why would I leave home?
But we have to get to the whole craziness on Twitter about Noana. I don't know if they clipped it correctly, but I just listened for context. If you did, I don't know what the question that Jim put to me was. Do you think that Inoue should come to the United States? If he said that he should, I heard that he should. So let me go on record for saying that. Basically, what I was trying to say was that I believe that it depends on what Naoya Inoue wants.
He's straight ducking MJ Akhmadaliev. He's been ordered to fight him twice, right? He's had 2 gimme fights now instead of fighting Akhmadaliev. And now, Monday, the WBA will write to Naoya Inoue and they will say, enough's enough. You have to fight Akhmadaliev next, or you will be stripped of your WBA world title. He has ducked Akhmadaliev twice after an order. Now he's getting ordered for a 3rd time, and he will give up his right as undisputed champion rather than make a mandatory defense against Akhmadaliev. What? Tell me a better fight at 122 than Inoue against Akhmadaliev. It doesn't exist. So you're ducking the best fight in the division. And I can't understand it. I don't even think it's just coming from the team. They don't like the fight.
He is undoubtedly a star in Japan. As I've stated before, I wouldn't leave Japan if I became a household name there. Ryan Garcia expressed his opinions about NAA Inoue, stating that he thinks Inoue has the capacity to win multiple world titles. Garcia also indicated that he would be interested in competing against Inoue in the future.
That's wild.
Hey, look up this young fighter called the Monster. You ever hear Monster?
No.
Japanese fighter called Monster. This is a monster.
Crazy dude?
Yeah, let's check him out, man. Ikuki, what's his name?
Is it this guy? Naoya.
Yeah, let's look at some of his fights. He's a mean fellow.
Where's he fight?
He's a Japanese, 118 pounds. But wow, he was like 108.
Boxing?
He's a mean son of a... Oh yeah, you gotta see this bad motherfucker. He don't look like much. He's better than Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao was little like that. Just as good.
He looks like a pop star.
Oh, wait till he get on these.
The most efficient hunting machine in all of boxing.
He's vicious. The Monster.
Oof.
That's a bad guy he beat too. Broke him down. Ooh.
118?
Yeah, 118
who the hell
pounds.
fights in that division?
Bantamweights.
Yeah, but who?
Some bad motherfuckers. Yeah, some killers. Ooh, break him. Ooh, the Monster. He beat him so easy.
Oh, I love it.
The monster.
It's a good piece, right?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, it gave me goosebumps.
Fucking monster. He's a mean little...
This comment supports the growing notion that Inoue can advance through weight categories and become legendary.